On Sunday night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya and Marc finally opened up to Bravo cameras about what happened that shady night in Atlanta that led to her abrupt announcement about her split from her husband, Marc Daly.
It's really hard.
And if you watch this episode, your mouth probably dropped to the floor when Kenya laid it all out on the table.
You can't believe who someone says they are. You have to believe who someone shows you who they are.
And honestly, if you're like me, you're still shook because this is just way too much.
God, come on. What's taking so long? Two, talking about he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. What time is it? I mean, what time is it? Two, what time? I really...
It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video. And today, let's talk about what led Kenya and Marc to officially call off their marriage and why I'm wondering if there's any coming back after news like this. Now, before we get started sipping this tea, go ahead and like this video, click that subscribe button, and you already know you want to hit that bell button so you officially join me and my binge watchers and are first to get updates about binge-worthy videos like this.
These girls are in for a treat or a trick.
If you already watched my last video, you saw that I was so shook about this news that I couldn't even really get into the tea, but here it goes. Obviously, I already knew a few details about Kenya and Marc's split, and I've shared quite a bit with you guys here on my channel. But when I got this episode, my mouth dropped to the floor, and I know I say it all the time, but when I say I was shook, I was shook. First of all, I couldn't really believe that Kenya was actually voluntarily spilling her tea, and I couldn't believe that that tea was so bad. What I mean by that is sometimes there are things that come out, and if producers or castmates find out about it and they want to bring it to the show, they have the power to do that, and they have the power to force you to defend yourself and acknowledge it, and then it becomes your storyline. This happens all the time on the show. Think Phaedra and Mr.chocolate, the Porsha and Dennis cheating scandal, and of course, Tanya's fiancé in that cookie lady drama. Then, there are some times when you bring the tea to the show, himself, because you want the world to know about it and you want them to have something to say. That is what really has me at a loss for words. Kenya, girl, you have to know that once you lay this all out on the table, there is no coming back from this, right? Yes, Kenya revealed that on the same night after Marc Daly flipped out on production and shut down them from filming for the night, he let her have it as well on the ride home.
He was just livid. He was like, I didn't even want you to come.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
Were you afraid of him at that point?
I've seen him angry before. It's like he can't stop until he feels like he has just completely destroyed me.
And apparently it got so bad that their Uber driver kicked him out of the car out of fear that something might go too far between he and Kenya.
The Uber driver asked him to get out of the car.
The Uber kicked him out of the car, Kenya. It was that crazy?
He was it got really out of hand.
She has definitely accepted things that I don't think she would have normally have accepted had Brooklyn not been in the picture.
Y'all, I don't know what to say. Kenya didn't say that he's ever put his hands on her or that he's ever been physically off the chain in the past with her, but as a housewife specialist, we can read between the lines, right? And I know that these are very serious allegations, but I'm like 90 Day Housewife. I need to find this Uber driver right now. Attention all binge watchers. This is a public service announcement. I am offering a $2 million award to anyone who can produce Kenya and Marc's Uber driver. And I am officially offering $3 additional million for any audio and video captured from inside that ride. This is not serious. Please do not expect $2 million. I will only give you $2 or more because I really want the footage, but I don't got the money like that. Y'all know I ain't got $2 million. I barely got $20. Don't play with me. Don't play yourself. Period. But no, for real though, Kenya spilled even more tea, confirming a story that I had seen a few months ago that claimed that Marc actually released his statement first, and Kenya had no choice but to release a statement after.
Well, he kind of like forced my hand with that.
What happened?
He just seemed just very irritated. My publicist calls me. What's going on? I'm like, what do you mean what's going on? You and Marc are separating and he's going to make a statement later today.
I remember when someone first tried to spill this tea to me, I was just like, girl, bye. I was given like hella side eye because I'm just like, Marc is nobody's celebrity. Like, why would he even pull a stunt like this? But apparently, I hadn't stayed woke at all because this is true tea and Kenya said it herself.
He forced my hand with that. It's just, you know, everything just happened so fast.
Yes, all of this is just so messy, but what Kenya shared next about Marc possibly having inappropriate conversations with another woman really had me literally yelling at the TV.
I look around and I see these text messages. One of the women was begging him to keep the sex going, even though that he was married. That woman, he still communicates with after I told him this is inappropriate.
I cannot believe this, y'all. Is Kenya basically saying that she got cookie ladied her damn self? Now, I did snicker just a little bit when Kenya got just a little too hood, letting this lady know that she bout that life over her man.
Yes, I called her too.
Oh, you called her?
Yes, which I regret that I did. She answered the phone. I said, you might want to take me off the speakerphone. This is Mrs. Marc Daly.
Oh my God.
And she picked up the motherfucking phone.
Oh my God.
Hey, hold on, this ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
Honestly, this is no laughing matter, and I just wonder, is there any coming back for the two of them after news like this? Comment right now and let me know. Now, while y'all think about that, I know that y'all already know Housewives fans had a lot to say about all this mess. With Lala on Twitter saying, I hope they bring up the divorce every chance they get. Let's not forget how Phaedra was about to go upside her head because Kenya was questioning her about her marriage. Grill that bitch. Before another fan said, I'm with Nene. You can't be messy with other people's relationship, but expect sympathy for the turmoil you're going through in your relationship. And Stormy joined the chat saying, Kenya getting all her just desserts in one full swoop. Texting Apollo ... Marc getting text ... Cookie Lady ... Marc's mystery woman ... Cordell running Porsha ... Kenya turning into Ken. Karma's a best served cold. And Plain Blaine on Twitter tweeted, so this whole time, Marc has been cheating on Kenya? Yet Kenya has the time to be trying to brew some tea against Tanya and her man? ? Speaking of Tanya, I can't even say that I was surprised at all about how she handled receiving news of Kenya's split from Marc because we already know Tanya and we already stand this classy queen.
I would never wish this on anyone. I hope they can work it out. But at the same time, a lot of what she did to me makes sense.
Yes, I thought it was so beautiful to see this sisterhood at its finest. And yes, I know I said I wanted to see hood sisters in my last video, but I'm allowed to change my mind, so don't at me. Yes, Tanya was actually one of the people in the kitchen trying to get Kenya to rethink her decision to not have that sit down with Nene that could have brought a lot of peace to all of the girls on this girls trip.
Support each other and let it be that for now.
All right. I think you should just say that, Kenya, because she's going to take it to something different.
Take it to a negative.
Yes, we love to see it, with Plain Jane chiming in on Twitter saying, Tanya is a phenomenal woman, ! Woo! She showed Kenya that grace that Kenya couldn't show her. But some of us aren't there yet in our spiritual journey, with one fan tweeting, woo, Tanya is better than me. I would have booked Marc's girlfriend a ticket from JFK straight to Greece, but she's more grown than I am. And another fan of the show said, to find out Kenya brought this fake A cookie lady to attempt to embarrass Tanya, ... when the whole time Kenya had her own cookie lady, ? Before this one outspoken Housewives fan had a lot to say on the ground.
Her bringing a cookie lady to meet Tanya and you being a wife, you should know better. But I pray Tanya got some pettiness in her, because I would track down the girl that Marc was sleeping with and invite her to the reunion. I tell you, Bravo would have gave Tanya a peach. But like how Nene stated and everybody else on social media stated, that's her karma.
Yes, a lot of fans are feeling like Cynthia and Kandi are being unrealistic about them wanting people to not speak about Kenya's divorce situation. And although I love Kenya, I do understand why people feel like her previous actions on the show definitely make it fair game when it comes to feedback about her relationship right now, with one fan tweeting, Kandi and Cynthia trying to save Kenya after she's disrespected almost every couple that's been on the show? I'm sorry, but she will accept this justified dragging. Before another fan tweeted Kandi saying, Kandi, I love you, but you've been doing a lot of Kenya A-kissing this season. Woo, ... Cause you know, if it was anybody else, Kenya would be all in their business. And Kandi actually clapped back saying, so just because I'm a friend to her, that makes me an A-kisser? No. And Nene Leakes chimed in on Twitter, making herself very clear, saying the fact that her friends asked others to be sensitive to her situation, but she was never sensitive towards Porsha and Cordell. Remember her saying Porsha was his beard? Phaedra and Apollo, Paul and Tanya. Let's not forget. A lot more tweets went down on the gram, but I've tried to find the best ones. You guys will just have to look at the hashtag and search for yourself. But I think it's safe to say it's hard for me to watch all of these people happy about Kenya's pain, but I do think that this is a tricky situation, and to each their own. I personally just don't see how Kenya and Marc can come back from this. Because now that these allegations are on the table, people feel like they have the right to have an opinion, and this stuff is always going to be here, and people are going to use it every time they have a problem in the future. However, last month, during Kenya's appearance on Watch What Happens Live, she confirmed to Andy that she and Marc Daly had called off their divorce and are working on their relationship.
There were rumors that you're back together.
We're trying to figure it out now.
Really?
Yeah, we had a beautiful brunch today and it was great.
After this episode, it's hard for me to say that I'm excited about this news. Of course, y'all, I definitely want Brooklyn to have both of her parents. That's what we're all rooting for in like the perfect scenario. And I definitely want Kenya and Marc to both be happy, but I'm just gonna have to see how things shake in the next few weeks and the upcoming months, because I do feel like Marc still has a chance to redeem himself at the reunion, but I don't know if he's even gonna show up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video with me all the way to the end. I cannot imagine how Kenya Moore must feel right now, but I know that for me, it's been pretty tough making these videos without feeling some of her pain. I really want to say that I appreciate you guys for being here, and I definitely want you guys to join the conversation. Do not be a stranger in the comments. I know that you guys probably don't know what to say, just like I don't know what to say. But if you don't have words, just say something nice about Kenya in the comments, just in case she comes here, because I know that even though this video may not be like what she wants to see, it would be nice to have some people sending some encouraging words. Thanks again for watching this video. I will see you beautiful people on the next one.